as no record label wanted Tory around as an independent artist, setting this example for others. Tory painted this clearly.
And how much on the bet I swear to God, if Tory Lanez did not want to go independent and if he would have stayed with the record company, none of this shit would have fucking happened. And I swear to God, this happens to a lot of artists. They either get killed or they get fucking locked up or they get set up. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this shit for years, y'all. Yo, what's good? What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Kewonis CB, and I'm back with another motherfucking reaction video. You know what I'm saying? Today's one what's we reacting to Tory Lanez confirmed Jay-Z and Roc Nation set him up. Y'all know what's so funny though? I said this shit back in 2020, man. I said this shit back in 2020. I was like, man, it's deeper than that him shooting Megan Thee Stallion. I say it's deeper than that. I said that shit then, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people agree. A lot of people say, oh, you just talk. Man, when I tell y'all, when I say something, I mean that I don't spread no false shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if you like to give a thumbs up, or you won't give a thumbs down, because I know why I really don't care this shit too, you know what I'm saying? Yes, squad, let's get straight to this video, man. That's good. All right.
The story of the fall of Tory Lanez has proven to be quite an interesting one. While some people see him as a monster who hurt a woman in the worst way, others see him as a brave, innocent artist who attempted to stand up to the music industry.
And look, y'all, and if he put it in his visuals, pay attention to the visuals. He playing the game of basketball with the demon, bro. Like, y'all don't see it. Well, most of y'all don't see it. You know what I'm saying? But damn, it's all in the music, y'all.
The consequences.
Cause he wanted his publishing. He wanted to lead the record label.
He was trying to break free from the music industry chains.
Right.
And become a successful independent mainstream artist. He was disrupting the system, becoming an example for other artists, showing them that they too could be free.
So they used that Megan Thee Stallion shit to make him for his downfall, bro. I said this. Y'all go back to my videos. It's in my crates. It's somewhere from like 5 years ago. I said this shit, bro. I said this. A lot of my OG subscribers, they'll vouch.
Situation hadn't happened, I confidently believe he would have still been targeted by record labels for denying them. While the labels may have thought they won the battle against him, Tory Lanez is proving this isn't over yet. He dropped a new album from prison where he exposes Jay-Z, Roc Nation, and the entirety of the music industry. In this album, Tory didn't hold back at all and seems to confirm all the speculations. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, we will be talking about Tory Lanez exposing Jay-Z and Roc Nation on his new album. Let's get right into it. To many, it appears like Tory Lanez lost the battle against the record labels. He was convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion and sent to prison for 10 years. While people are on opposing sides regarding him being innocent or guilty, I won't be getting into that again, as I already covered it and gave my opinion on.
I don't really think he shot Megan Thee Stallion though. Her foot looked like she stepped on some glass or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, man. Come on, man.
This several times. Realistically, it's nearly impossible to know what really happened that night, especially since the story seems to differ from each person that was Tory.
That was a setup for Tory Lanez.
And her friend Kelsey all seem to have different stories, with Megan appearing to switch up her own story multiple times. To me, it always seemed like we were not getting the full story of what took place that night, which in all honesty is what Tory Lanez has been saying the entire time. While Tory Lanez was found guilty in the court of law, one must think, would Tory have been found guilty if he had signed to Roc Nation when they tried to sign him? Would there even have been charges filed on him at all? Or
nope.
Would the story that Megan told at the beginning had stayed the same? Would she have continued to claim that she had stepped on glass and that it was all an accident? I honestly believe Tory wouldn't be in this predicament whether he did it or not if it wasn't for his desire to go independent. If he had told Roc Nation he was down to sign, I believe they would have made all of this go away like it never even happened. Instead, Roc Nation applied pressure to the situation and personally made sure they
control that shit.
Most people think this situation was Tory against Megan.
It wasn't.
In reality, this situation was Tory against Roc.
And you know that Megan Thee Stallion is part of Rock Nation too. I don't know if she still is. You know what I'm saying? So they use these artists. Come on, and Jay-Z, y'all know that's Jay-Z. That's Jay-Z's record label. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, he thinks smart. Jay-Z is a fucking genius. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give it to him. He an evil genius at that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, and he a Sagittarius. Y'all know my love and hate relationship for Sagittarius. Them motherfuckers are sneaky. They very deceiving, and they very evil. I swear to God. I'm just telling you. But yeah, about the video.
Nation in the industry, as no record label wanted Tory around as an independent artist, setting this example for others. Tory painted this clearly.
And how much on the bet? I swear to God, if Tory Lanez did not want to go independent and if he would have stayed with the record company, none of this shit would have fucking happened. And I swear to God, this happens to a lot of artists. They either get killed or they get locked up or they get set up. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this shit for years, y'all. I've been saying this shit for years on my channel. Let's play this video.
His most time music video. As in the video, he compares Rock Nation and the other labels
to the Demons.
The devil, showing himself in one scene playing basketball with the devil and even boxing him. This was supposed to represent his battle against the system. He chose to identify the labels with the devil because he knows what they really are.
Yeah.
The devil is known as a trickster, a deceiver. While he might promise you the world, he's only doing it to enslave you in sin so he can control you.
Yeah.
The labels do the same thing.
Yeah.
They pretend
All
to
them
be there to
evils.
help you, and they offer you $1 million deals, when in reality, the contracts they're offering are slave deals that give the labels all the money and control. He makes this so clear when he shows himself handcuffed in a record label office trying to break free, but the record executives are trying to force him to sign another shady deal that would keep him enslaved. In the whole video, Tory is insinuating that he was going to win the battle, showing himself beating the devil time after time again. It seemed like he was confident that he would not only beat the case, but beat the labels too. Tory hired a strong lawyer and prepared to prove his innocence in court. Unfortunately for him, he didn't know that
I always believed that Tory was innocent, man. I swear to God, I just knew deep down in my heart that he didn't shoot that girl, bro. I always say it was something deeper than what they put out, bro. I swear to God, man. I'm gonna continue to say this. I said this years ago when this first happened. You know what I'm saying? Back in July of 2020. Yep. But yeah, man, I know how strong that the elites and the industry, they all is in cahoots with each other, y'all. They are in cahoots with each other. That like they all working together, bro. So they try their hardest to go against that lawyer and still defeat Tory because they want him down. I'm telling you, they're not gonna stop their fight until they get you. No matter way. You know what I'm saying? That's the video.
Every lawyer he hired to free him was going to help put him away. Recently, Tory released an album that he recorded from the prison, where he exposes everything. While throughout the album he spoke about the situation many times, his song Verdict Day went in depth, and he called out Rock Nation by name, claiming that they were the ones truly behind his imprisonment. He made allegations that Rock Nation set him up for refusing to sign a deal with him, and that Meg was used as a pawn to take him down.
Said that too.
Revealed that the music industry has a dark side that the general public doesn't seem to know about. Let's take a look at these lyrics so we can break them down. The first part we need to talk about is the beginning of his verse where he raps. The verdict day, guilty on all counts. My opposition finally did it. Let the ball bounce. TMZ plays the announcement on the wall mounts. LA County Jail, it yells from the wall sounds. Trial lawyer left me like she's Kevin Lyles. She was in bed with my opposition like wedding vows. Started seeing inconsistencies from bail amounts. The ones who pay her are trying to sue me over Zelle accounts. Set up in the cell and spoke to Raina. Only way they can beat me was using the powers within. Sean Holly, that's a name I would call special. Only a special person can rep you and want to dead you. Go to your DNA expert and say
I know that Jay-Z name is Sean. So I think he just put that in subliminal. Sean. You know what I'm saying? The only person especially that can rep you want to dead you. And who is that? Sean Carter. You know what I'm saying? AKA, I'm going to say P. Diddy, almost AKA Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? What's the video?
Don't test you. You fully excluded, but inconclusive is what she tells you. The DA's first offer was 9 years. The second, it was 6 at 85, about 5 years. My lawyer keeps on pressing me to take it. I'm like, nah, I ain't do the crime, so I'm gonna sit down right here. She's using my bail hearings. I feel like it's on purpose. I begin to side-eye. I'm seeing what's on surface. But she's a black woman, so hey, I say I trust it. But at what point is it? You did me dusty. Working for my accuser and working for me. All the information I gave her is at rock. Y'all had my lawyer in your pockets. She's circling T's. And that's why Megan always talked like jail was certain for me. It's because y'all paid for them 10 years. Let's keep it honest. My judge sitting at the brunch like, and y'all was seeing outcomes and he was seeing dollars. Why would they go to this extent? Please forgive him, Father.
Hey man, you know what's so crazy though? People do anything for some money, bro. A lot of people don't really be in it for real, bro. They just want to see you fall. They'll pay you a lot of money just to down you, bro. As I say, the love of money is the root of all evil, bro. Because everybody would do it for money, bro. They'll do anything in their power to be rich. Yeah, man, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. They'll use to get your own, the closest people to you to down you, bro. For real, for real. That's the video.
As soon as I realized you saw it coming, you started to look back on your tracks and got them all covered. You knew that I found out what you did right before the trial. You quit before I fired you and did it with a smile. In this verse, Tory Lanez admits he was defeated, admitting that he was found guilty. He goes on to say his opposition finally did it, meaning Rock Nation finally got him and he couldn't beat them. He then calls out his lawyer for working for the other side. This is really important, and I broke this down
it's a shady business.
Back, but for those that didn't see that video, let me explain what he means by this. Tory was being defended by lawyer Sean Hawley. Sean is a very powerful lawyer who had a role in the infamous Simpsons case, helping free OJ. Tony hired Sean in hopes of her successfully defending him, but that wasn't exactly what happened. 5 days
so that's Sean. Her name's Sean. Okay.
Sean requested she be removed.
I think it's about
abandoning him in the middle of the trial.
It's about her.
To no explanation, she quits on him, and Tory was forced to get a whole new lawyer. This was rather strange, especially for a lawyer of her caliber. But the reason she did this, according to Tory Lanez, was because she was secretly working for Rock Nation.
Shit's
Tory
crazy.
claims that Sean was working for Rock Nation due to 2 reasons. One, Sean kept trying to force Tory to take a plea deal that would basically force him to take responsibility for the incident.
Right.
Tory didn't want to do this.
And why would he want to do that? He clearly said he didn't do the crime, bro. That doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do that shit either. If I ain't do it, well, I think I'm taking a plea deal for and over some shit I ain't do. What? Make that make sense, bro. What? That's a video.
Because he believed he wasn't guilty. The moment Tory refused to take the plea deal, she decided to abandon the case. On top of this, Tory pointed out a strange coincidence
red flags
after she left. See, right after she dropped Tory, she released a new TV show that she had executive produced. The TV show was called Reasonable Doubt, which coincidentally just so happens to be the name of one of Jay-Z's top-selling albums. Now, while this might have just been a coincidence, things start to get strange when you go through the titles of each episode.
Everything is not a coincidence, bro. That shit was... Everything is not a coincidence. That's a video.
Episode 1 is called Can't Knock the Hustle, which just so happens to be the title of one of Jay-Z's songs on Reasonable Doubt. Episode 2 is called Family Feud, which just so happens to be a song on Jay-Z's 444 album. The third episode is called 99 Problems, which is a song on Jay-Z's The Black album. The fourth episode is called Guilty Until Proven Innocent, which, you guessed it, is the name of another one of Jay-Z's songs on his Dynasty album. The fifth episode is So Ambitious, just like Jay-Z's song on the Blueprint 3. The sixth episode is Renegade, which is Jay-Z's song on the Blueprint album. The seventh episode is called N-Word What, N-Word Who, which is awfully similar to Jay-Z's Jigga What, Jigga Who on his Volume 2 Hard Knock Life album. The eighth episode is Song Cry, which is a song on Jay-Z's Blueprint album. The final episode of Season 1...
Y'all said that's a coincidence. That's a video, man.
It's called Already Home, just like Jay-Z's song on
That's one of my favorite Jay-Z songs.
Each and every episode and even the name of the show comes directly from Jay-Z. Jay-Z, who just so happens to be the owner of Rock Nation. This is already suspicious enough, but it's even more suspicious that one of the first songs they play on the show just so happens to be a Megan Thee Stallion song. Now think about this. In order to have included these songs, they would have needed to get an approval from Roc Nation. So if we look at this wisely, Tory Lanez's lawyer abandons him during the middle of the trial after he refused to take a plea deal.
That shit's
She
crazy.
then ends up making a show named after the prosecutor's victim and star witness's boss, Jay-Z. The show's episode all just so happened to be named after Jay-Z's songs. This pretty much confirmed to me that Tory's lawyer was compromised and most likely was working with Roc Nation. The fact that she openly named an entire TV show after Jay-Z's songs, I feel like this was purposely done to send Tory Lanez a message. Like Jay-Z.
Bingo. It was on purpose, y'all. Talk about it for coincidence. Y'all, that is so funny.
He wanted Tory Lanez to know he was behind his lawyer leaving him. This is what Tory is referring.
Shit is crazy, y'all. Y'all still think that man is guilty, bro? Come on now. Should read in between the lines.
Was in bed with the opposition. His lawyer seems to be connected to Roc Nation, and I believe they sent her to bring him down. In the next part of the song, Tory Lanez exposes the true nature of the music industry. He raps, "Let's talk on a higher level. Put me in a grave. Forget to go out and buy a shovel. Rituals, Wicca, and witchcraft on the highest level. All that divination. Never step up to God level. All of the artists that y'all Geppetto are all devils. I just wasn't going for that because I'm all rebel. No strings attached. I'm independent on all levels. Pinocchio contracts in the back, they was all severed. In this part of the song, it reveals the truth about the music industry. They're all devils, including the artists.
We knew
this
that.
Part of the song connects.
We all know that.
Music video where Tory was showing
the
music industry is controlled by the devil. He compares the record labels and Jay-Z to the devil himself. Now in this song, he takes it a step further, revealing that all these artists are devils and are using witchcraft and rituals. He also exposes that all these artists are signing slave contracts that make them puppets, revealing that he cut off his puppet strings, and that's the reason the labels came after him. This is very important.
If they do it to a lot of artists
in the mainstream music industry, revealing that these artists all sold their souls and are using rituals and witchcraft for success, selling out to the devil.
Y'all see what just happened with Angie Stone? She was just talking about how much they was taken away from her and she didn't get nothing. She was just exposing them. And Miss she dies in a car accident and was the only one to die in a car accident. Just like Lisa Left Lopez. It's a shady business, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's a really
run these record labels who use them as puppets. Tory is making himself an even bigger target by revealing this. While he's locked up, he's still not going out without a fight, letting Roc Nation and the industry know you can lock him up, but you still can't shut him up. In another song on the album, he calls out Jay-Z for his R-word allegations, bringing up the hypocrisy of the media and some so-called journalists, pointing out the fact that when he was accused of shooting Megan, he was deemed guilty by the media before the trial even started, while Jay-Z has been found innocent by the media before the Jane Doe got a day in court, showing how the media is compromised and controlled. He raps, Megan couldn't have been on payroll to play a dummy. It gotta be the same standards. If it's the same for me, accused of R-word, and y'all don't want to judge the way you judge me. Funny. It's funny. It's so funny.
And y'all know Jay-Z did a lot of shit too in the past, bro. It's, man, the hypocrisy, bro. The hypocrisy. You want nobody to call you out and, man, come on now, man. Come on, man.
I'm not alleging nobody did nothing. I just don't agree. All that picking and choosing, all that sticking and moving. When it was me, I was socially found guilty before they even proved it. My lawyer was playing both sides my whole case. I ain't find out till I was sitting in the cage. I stare at the ceiling thinking about it. She made me wave. And Randy Sapita got paid to manipulate my DNA.
Wow.
In this part of the song, Tory makes a great
point. It
shows the hypocrisy of the media. Tory gets accused of shooting Megan.
Man, what?
He's found guilty. The media is already painting him guilty to the masses.
Man.
He gets accused of R-wording a 13-year-old with Diddy. And the media does everything in their power to discredit the man and vindicate Jay-Z. Even though Jay-Z's relationship with Diddy is well documented. Now, I don't agree with everything Tory does, and those of us who weren't there that night will never know the full truth of what happened. But I do see the obvious attacks by Roc Nation on Tory. I see they wanted him gone, and I know it's because he was trying to be a mainstream independent artist. The labels weren't about to let one of their money-printing puppets off the strings. I applaud Tory for not folding and sticking up for himself.
Me too.
These labels have been abusing not only the artists, but the fans too, manipulating everyone so they can collect billions. Tory
But
Lanez
you know what's so funny though? They ain't fooling me because I see right through the shit. You know what I'm saying?
is doing what very few artists attempt to do. He's calling out the rich and powerful, Jay-Z and the other executives, the men who can literally destroy not only his career but his life. I pray for Tory, as I know things aren't easy for him right now. I hope he's able to keep exposing the truth and remain safe while doing it.
Continue to be strong,
I'm gonna end
King.
this one here. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Okay, that was a good video, man. Cause for real, man. I've been speaking on this case since the first half. I was like, man, it just don't add up, bro. Like, I said, was it even just cool and shit? And I saw Megan Thee Stallion foot. I was like, no, man. They're like in glass, cause like she's talking about some glass or some shit, but I ain't seen no bullet wounds on her foot, bro. And when I saw that video she did with Gayle King, I said, man, it wasn't no tears. It wasn't no tears, bro. And I always felt like, and that's when I figured out he was trying to be independent. I was like, oh, that's the reason why he wanted to leave. That's the reason why he wanted to leave. I said, man, and they used that Megan Thee Stallion shit to go against him. They probably paid Megan to be part of that shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, man, when I tell you money is the root of all evil, the love of money is the root of all evil, man. For real, man. Don't trade your dignity and your morals for money, for real, because money can't buy you everything. For real. But yeah, man. Comment down below what you guys think and what you guys want me to react to next, and I got y'all. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys in this video. Love y'all.